I always think it's nice to have an atmospheric backdrop when telling a story. Now, this story is actually true, but many billions of people don't believe it. Now, do we as human beings truly know what happened to us all 6 years ago? I doubt it very much. Knowledge, once thought to be a bright light, now flickers like an old lamp in a storm. And what happened then? Those days of fear and confusion. It will take years, if not a generation or even 2 generations, to unlearn, if we ever do. I hold in my hands a small but very powerful booklet, and it's available on X and many other places. And it's an echo of a warning now printed and bound, even available in the great algorithmic bazaar they call Amazon. Like I say, also on X. And I only give a fleeting glance with its pages, for even the title stings like a hornet, and it belittles people when it wasn't the people who were weak, but trust itself that was betrayed. A psyop on a scale so vast that truth itself seemed a conspiracy. The whole world was beguiled with precision by fear, by repetition, by the illusion of safety. And the rules, I'm sure most people will agree, were absurd, yet they were obeyed with almost religious devotion. And still, today, the hardest task is not exposing the lie, but gently awakening those who embraced it. And pride, that terrible ancient flame, the worst of all the 7 deadly sins, is a cruel master for sure. And to question the narrative even today feels like heresy in a faith built by phone screens and whispers. To this day, the greatest battle is not with the architects that built it, but with the faithful who guard their illusion like the Holy Grail, also a myth. Only the thunderous chorus from the very media that built this myth could undo the spell. But that choir sings still in unison, harmonising to the same script, shadowed by governments all over the world. And when at last a miracle cure appeared, engineered in record time, yet untested by the long seasons of science, the faithful queued in their millions, sleeves rolled up and minds hopeful for immunity against a myth. They trusted the promise of salvation bottled in a vial, and thus here we stand today, wiser perhaps, but most of us are not yet awakened. And the lesson remains buried beneath pride, propaganda, and the silence of those who should have spoken out. But those that did were banned and ridiculed, and the world awaits its reckoning, though few of us dare to look up and ask, what really happened 6 years ago? But most choose not to question the authority, the very authority that brought this fiasco upon us. And let's not forget, the money made out of this miserable lie is billions and billions. So, thank you for listening to me today. Please like and subscribe. It just might help spread the word. There is a song to go with this, and I'll leave it in descriptions. Thank you again for listening. Bye bye.